Let's roll a little, see who this might be.
Look at this kid. That is like probably the best day of his life.
Today, I'm going to be opening up a $10 Pokemon tin versus a $1,000 Pokemon tin. What? Holy! How is this happening right now? We're just pulling fire! Let's give it a cookie.
Smart party hype, Mike.
Yeah, that's your mic. We're gonna sit late night shows.
Oh, we're doing it this way.
I don't have any coffee in here, just letting you know. Yeah, we're doing it this way. We're hanging out for a bit.
This is awesome.
Oh, that's cool. Now I wanna, we played that Pokemon game earlier. I just wanna do one for you. So we're gonna pop up on the screen, and I wanna make, you guys can play too, by the way. What Pokemon is this? Wait till it gets on the screen. Anybody?
It's my favorite Pokemon of all time. Mr. Mime.
Mr. Bob! No, dude, I'm so grateful that you came again for Card Party. Why did you come back this year?
You know what? I was listening
More
to you
peeps.
behind the stage, and you'd mentioned that everybody wouldn't be here without the creators, but it's kind of funny because I wouldn't be here without the community, without all the fans, and you guys are the ones that brought it back. I'm ready to go. This is CP2.
CP2, let's go.
Yeah!
Let's go. How many of you have been following and watching Rev for over a year? Raise a hand for over a year. Keep your hand up if it's over 2 years. Over 3 years. 4 years. 5 years. 6 years. You're a liar, because he's only been up for 5 years on YouTube. No, dude, you have some hardcore fans in the audience.
It's crazy. It's unbelievable. It's so humbling, and I'm just happy to be here. I can't believe I'm actually sitting up here right now. This is
Just happy to be here.
Somebody said they're so proud. Do you get recognized, like, just going out and about?
Yeah, well, once in a while I'll be out and I'll hear somebody say, "Rev." Like, me? Yeah, it's me. What's up?
I also get asked if I'm PokeRev quite often too. And so does Sean, and everybody else with a beard who's a Pokemon YouTuber apparently.
happens too.
You started a movement for a lot of us. I have to thank you personally and publicly here, because if it wasn't for you, Deep Pocket Monster in this event wouldn't exist.
As we talked about previously.
So, you even knew about me before I knew about you. Can we talk about that a little bit?
I did. I knew about, in not a creepy way or anything, but I knew about you.
Not a Mr. Mime kind of way.
Not that
That's
kind
good.
of way, but I knew about Pat before he knew me for many years. Actually, I've known about Pat for almost 15 years now, and when he came into one of my live streams, I had to look twice, and I said, "Is that Pat Flynn?" He's like, "Yeah, it's me." And you know me? I said, "Yeah, I know you. What are you talking about? Of course I know you." And you're like, "What?"
Yeah, from
I watch you now.
how did you know about me? What was that from?
So I've been following you on different platforms, SmartPass, and different books and everything like that, and it was a pretty surreal moment to be able to actually meet somebody that you've been following for so long.
It's incredible. So I have a podcast. I talk about business and my other thing, which is my full-time thing. A lot of people think I do Pokemon full-time. I don't. Thank you. Although that might change. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah.
Come on!
It feels like full-time from the past 6 months planning this thing, that's for sure. But I saw you on
No, he
Gary
doesn't, Milo.
Vaynerchuk's live show. You ripped the pack with him. And this was around the 2020 era when Pokemon was I'm definitely somebody who came up during 2020 time. Because my kids got me into it. they were into it, and I found you, and I found Nate, and I found Leonhard, and all these amazing creators. I got so deep into it with my kids, and then my kids moved on. They grew out of it for now. I'm still here, obviously. I definitely did not grow out of it, and they'll come back. But, and then when I decided that I wanted to start Deep Pocket Monster, I reached out to you first, and I was like, dude, what do you think? Like, do you think it'd be okay? And as if you have to ask permission to do something like that, you don't. But I felt like I needed to because I wanted to respect everything that you've created and you've done, and you were like, dude, bring it, and I know you can bring something special. And so I want to thank you again for that, because that really encouraged me.
I remember the conversation, and I don't know, I just love encouraging people to go out there and do what they want and get what they want in life, because like we have one, and you know what, if there's something you want to do out there, if there's something that you've been dreaming of, let's go, come on.
Let's go.
Let's get out there.
Now I'm curious, I told you that you inspired me. Who inspires you?
Wow, a lot of people inspire me. My parents inspire me. I've made some of the most incredible friends from this community over the years. I've met lifelong friends that have changed my life. I mean, it's just been a crazy ride, and I just kind of like looking for somewhere in life where you kind of belong and you feel like, you know, this is it. And when I found Pokemon again, I knew this was it.
Yeah, amazing. Now the audience saw some early clips from early PokeRev, right? And you know, you looked much younger. Not that you look old now, but you know. What was it like when you first started? Because it feels like when you're on camera, you're shouting, and it's so natural, and we're with you in the energy. Does that just come automatically, and
See?
you're always
Shouting.
like that? Or what's happening right before you hit record, or right before you go live? I want to know what's in your head.
Before I go live, I sit down, I have a nice hot tea, and I relax, I meditate. No, I'm just kidding. I just start jumping up and down, and I get ready to go.
You just fire yourself up?
Just fire yourself up and like,
What's up,
we're gonna
baby?
do this, we got this, whatever we're trying to chase, whatever we're trying to do. I know that the community's out there and they're ready to bring it, and we're just ready, we're fired up. Like,
Are you nervous before?
oh, 100%. The nerves are always going.
Yeah, I was actually about to throw behind the stage.
Yeah, we both were. We were
We
shaking.
both were. We're like, But you know what? Like, you still go anyway, right? You still hit publish. What keeps you publishing day after day after day? Because you, more than anybody, have been a machine for us in the community. And just like, if there's a new box or set coming out, I can guarantee that I know we're going to see a PokeRev video about it, probably sooner than anybody else. So I'm not going to ask you the trade secrets about how you get access to what you get access to, but what keeps you like grinding every single day?
What keeps me grinding is everyone. I mean, I am not alone in this. If it was just me, you know, creating the content, it would not get anywhere to where it needs to be. I have an amazing team of people, all my family, everybody there, all the support, all the fans. It's literally impossible without everybody.
No, you do it.
Even just one person comes up to me and say, "Go Red." I started my channel because I would think what the expectations would be, and if anybody would enjoy it. But you know what? As soon as I hit that record button and bring in the best content I could to make people's days, like, you know, if you're having a bad day, a bad week, and like whatever, you pop on me or Pat or whoever, and you know, you just it helps you. That to me is worth every second.
Yeah, for sure. I have one last question. Maybe take some audience questions. You guys maybe have some questions for Red. We can source some for you. Awesome. I was watching when the internet goes out or the stream ends, which is the worst nightmare for anybody going live, especially when you've sold packs and people are there and watching. You have thousands of people who are like lag. And the moderators are going crazy. Mods, I see you. I love all the mods out there for any channels. Take me play by play. Internet goes down. What happens? What do you do?
Yeah, that was a big one. That was one where I was like, if any of these could please not lag or disconnect, it would be this one. And it was that one.
Of course.
And I know it was, yeah. So, you know, thoughts are racing. What do I do? What do I do? Unplug this, unplug that. But the good thing was that I had another camera recording. I thought ahead of time, luckily. Had another camera recording. Worst case scenario, that's still going, but I'm running around. I'm trying to get this thing back up, and it's just like pure chaos in my head. Luckily, it was maybe 10 minutes, but we came back up and we were ready to go, and yeah, it worked out.
Yeah, it did. I was glad that you had that extra camera angle, just so people knew there was nothing sneaky going on, which, you know, people assume the worst sometimes when things like that happen. How do you deal with the haters, the trolls, the negative Nancys out there? No offense to any Nancys. You're not all negative, by the way. Are there any Nancys in here? Okay. Oh, well, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're so positive. You're not even part of that. How do you deal with those voices that are out there in the internet world, especially on YouTube, that can be so loud, so like sharp sometimes for us as creators? How do you deal with that?
Sure, yeah. I mean, there's criticism everywhere, no matter what you do. But I look at it this way, right? Everybody is going through something in their life, whether, you know, it's this or that. And sometimes, you know, it just kind of gets out there in a different way, and you just look at it and say, hey, that you're watching, and there is a reason that you still are a part of this community, whether something's happened to you, whether you've had some, like your a collection stolen from you or whatever happened, something's definitely there, and you can do this. You know, you can come back from these things, and you can even make a complete positive change for even others around you.
Important to connect with people who are like-minded, who can support you. I had a friend come up to me and say, Pat, like every second that you think about this person, all the things they've done is a second you're taking away from the community who loves you, the people who need you to show up. And that was a huge lesson for me. I was really and to finish up before we get to our couple audience questions, and I've learned to lead with empathy. There's likely a reason, right? And it's not even really. So just a lesson for all of you, especially those of you who want to be a creator maybe one day, or are a creator now and might be struggling. For Rev, we got, I see a person right there.
What's your favorite set?
Good question. Good question.
That's a good one. Yeah. That's a good one.
You go first.
So my favorite set of all time is going to be Neo Revelation, one of the 4 Neo sets, mainly because it has one of my favorite cards in it, and just it's during a time where I really kind of got like super deep into Pokemon back in the early 2000s. I was there when it hit, and once Gen 2 hit, I was like, yo, let's go. We're still doing this thing. Like, everybody said it was this like a little craze that was gonna last a year or two. And as a kid, I was like, oh man. But then they revealed Gen 2, and I was all in for it.
Yeah.
I know I am Team Silver right now, so I don't know if there's any Team Silver.
Team Silver? That's okay. You mentioned favorite card. What is that card?
My favorite card is going to be the Shiny Gyarados. Absolutely love that card. I feel like it's a little symbolic too, because you think it just starts off as like a little magic card, but just like flapping around, right? Like splashing around.
And then it's like,
yeah, and then you're like running for your life.
yeah. Awesome. Another question over here, and then we'll take one from this side. Is anybody on this side? Pick one from the front row, and then we'll go over here though. Name, please.
PJ,
PJ, what's up, PJ?
PokeRev, are you subscribed to Pat?
Let me see the phone.
I mean,
Dude, great question.
actually,
Great question.
you know what's funny about that question? I was sitting there waiting for your first video premiere, and I remember it vividly. It was a premiere for it, and I went right in there and I said, first.
Bro.
I said, first, you go back to mine, bro.
I believe you. I'm not going to check your phone.
It's true, he did.
PJ, thank
Yeah,
you for
he
that. I'll
did.
pay you later. All right.
Yeah, it's true.
And then final question here before we move on. Name, please.
My name is Tim, and what was your
Tim.
favorite video you produced?
Excellent.
My favorite video I produced, well, I do love the ones when I can vlog and actually go meet the community and stuff. I know Pat's the same way with that, like just going out and being able to like interact with you guys. Those are my absolute favorite when I can make them happen. But I have to say, being able to go through and once in a lifetime experience, open every single pack of Pokemon cards, starting from base set all the way through the newest, that was one where I filmed that. And it
Milo got it. Hi, Tim.
Great questions. Great questions. Why don't we do? You want to hand out some giveaways with me?
Do I want to hand out giveaways?
Yeah.
Let's
All right.
do it.
So let's get. Hey, can you help me grab the envelopes of the winners from Dan here? Everybody, give it up for Dan on the production team. Not to be confused with Deep Pocket Monster Dan. There's like 10 Dans, and there's a lot. All right. So first winner. First winner is going to get. Let's see. What do we got? How about 2 booster boxes of Darkness Ablaze?
Dog war.
So when you call your name, just come up the side and Rev will say hello. And we got Cameron Barrington. Where's Cameron Barrington? Cameron, where are you at? Oh, right there. Let's go. Thanks. Cameron, where are you from?
We're from Georgia.
From Georgia. Very nice. Okay, congratulations. Do what you like with that. Enjoy. Thank you. Awesome. All right. Next up, let's do a Charizard Sword and Shield UPC. How's that sound? Sound good? I don't mind speaking in this mic because I have it on my shirt. However, if you want to talk, that's cool. People are here for you now.
Hey guys.
We got Santiago Garcia. Santiago, awesome. Somebody's excited. Yeah, go ahead, Nick. Do your thing.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Enjoy. Let's do an entire case
Oh.
of Pokemon Center Scarlet and Violet base. Yeah. Let's do that. So third winner is gonna be Travis Locker. Congratulations, Travis.
Thanks, Milo.
All right, I got one final giveaway. It's a card. It's not a Miltank. Which is the most prized card ever. We have.
Oh boy. That's a big
You can
one.
reveal it.
Okay. Whew. No. This is not a joke. You might think it's a joke. This is a Neo Destiny Shining Noctail. That's
Shining Noctowl.
That'd be nice.
A Shining Noctowl for Emily Adams.
Why did all four? All their
Thank you so much. Congratulations to you guys. Thanks so much. Say hi, Emily. Give it up for Poking Rap, everybody. Was that fun to hear a little bit about the behind the scenes of Poking Rap? That was cool, right? All right. While we're here, we're gonna thank some of our sponsors who are here, who are people who wouldn't, and companies that if we weren't working with them, this wouldn't exist. I want to thank CGC Cards, who's here doing on-site grading, which is really amazing. A lot of them were up till the late hours of the night grading cards that were submitted yesterday. You can still submit cards today, to then pick up tomorrow, which is such a cool deal. And especially if you've never done grading before, you're worried about the process, this is a great place to do it. You could also work with PSA and submit with PSA as well. You won't be able to pick it up at the show, but you can submit with them too if you'd like. You'll see those booths inside of the expo halls as well. And then Vault X is here, which is amazing.
Yeah! Love those binders.
You guys were sitting there last night, same exact seats. That's awesome. I love Vault X coming all the way from the UK. Such an amazing company, partner. They make the best binders in the world. We're so grateful for them. Be sure to check out the arcade and their booth. And they're the guys who helped create Chad, which is pretty cool. Next we have Drip coming in hot. We have a trade night that's sponsored by them tonight out in the promenade area. I'm doing a live break of Team Up with them as well, which is really cool. Some of those packs will be given away, but most of them will be sold for auction for a charity that I support and have supported for over a decade called Pencils of Promise. They help create schools in third world countries that don't have easy access to schools. I've been there to see the schools, help build the schools in Ghana, in Laos, and in Guatemala, and it's just such an incredible organization. So, thank you. We also have Rare Candy, who I've heard so much about from many of you because they're introducing a new tool. It's in beta right now, which means it's still a little buggy, but which is really amazing. Check it out, demo it at the booth, get the feedback. I want that's great for you. Thank you to Rare Candy. And then Poke Court sponsors the VIP Lounge and some of the things that are going on over there, and Heritage Auctions as well. So thank you to all of our sponsors to help make this happen. Now, there is one other person who I want to introduce you to, and so we're going to play a video to introduce this thing.
Chad. There it is.
Santa Chad!
I love you, Chad!
This is the weirdest thing I've ever done, I'm just letting you know. So for those of you who don't know, Chad is a giant binder that holds 1,024 cards. And of course, when I started the challenge, the Giga Binder Challenge, or the Giga Chad, this is why it's called Chad, Giga Chad, right? Name, everything. Okay, anyway. There were 1,008 Pokemon, so I was like, okay, 1,024 is good. And then literally like 2 weeks later, they were like, oh, we're gonna introduce new Pokemon, it's gonna be 1,025. One more than your space for your binder. But this is Chad, I'm gonna open up a little bit. We opened simultaneously. We had over 1,000 people. Hard instructions. We pack and hold them in the air for 30 seconds. There were judges and adjudicators and all these things that were happening. It was a lot to coordinate, but we did it. We got a world record. Card Party, and all of you are and this is something that lives in our community forever now. However, when we were asked, are we going to do the world record thing again? I was like, well, we could, and it would be very easy, right? We could just do literally the same world record because we know there's going to be more people here. So we could all hold.
What's a new binder?
What's an even bigger?
Yeah. It's the two pockets. It's the Vault X. The dramatic.
Introducing Vlad. AKA VMAX Chad. Vlad. So this binder holds 5,000 cards.
Holy smokes.
And we want to attempt to have the most people place a card in a binder within 8 hours. So now it's not a moment where we're all here and some people are missing because they're not here or there. We have together 8 hours to put each of us a single card in here, and we have to have at least 1,500 cards in here after 8 hours. Y'all want to be a part of this? Let's wheel Vlad to its resting spot. Thank you, Dan. Vlad, the new Chad. Don't worry, Chad.
I do. Yep.
And
Yep.
that is a true Voltex binder with the zipper. We all practice good binder behavior here, right? Just want to make sure. So 1,500 cards, one card per attendee. You're going to see a slot kind of toward Bulk Alley, all the way toward the west side. And there'll likely be a line, but you can come in a little bit later too. But we got to do this together, one card per attendee. And I would love for you, you don't have to. You can put any card you want in there. It could be an energy card. And there's going to be markers for you. I'd love for you, if you wanted to, sign your signature, pop it in there, so that will live in there forever. I honestly don't know how
wedding card
after
in case one and everybody.
we'll let future people attempt count to work together to do this. You guys down? Record card. And I really want you to have this tonight. It was designed by one of our very own, Control Alt Bob. And
Let's go, Bob.
so it starts right after this, and it goes for 8 hours, and we'll have until 5:30 p.m. to do it. So good luck, everybody, and thank you so much. Speaking of cards, thank you. You know, we did this binder series with Chad, and it was so much fun. I was like, how can we have you be a part of something similar? So here we are. We're about to do another world record, which is exciting. So these are some of the cards that you can get all around the event, because you can go to a little treasure and find them. There's a little sheet somewhere that shows you what you can collect and what's available. All of these cards were designed by community members, incredibly talented artists in our space. Let's give it up to artists for sure. Whether you're a doodler or somebody who's doing high-end sketches or whatever it is, like, we appreciate you. Obviously, we wouldn't have Pokemon cards without the designers and things like that. So all the cards you're going to see here are designed by creators. Much of this is designed by Gavin, aka Full Metal Energy. You might see in the vendor hall. Gavin's incredible. Definitely check him out. So you got your card party pass. We have the VIP access pass for VIPs in the VIP lounge. The creator cards. Some creators might have these available and hand them out to you across the day. So ask nicely, they might have them available. This was designed by one of our community members who is here. Yes, I did design the white card or whatever. Anyway, the creator card is designed by John, who might be in the room right now. And there's so many amazing cards. There's the card
jumbo
case.
card?
You go to the Voltex arcade to grab that card. You get the card of kindness if a staff member sees that you're doing something amazing to help others. Also, Bulk Alley, go there. Bulk Alley's a space where you can go, and literally all of my bulk from all the things I've opened recently are there. I had to ship 15 boxes over, and that's all for you. You can take whatever you want, but also if you happen to open them, and the Trick Shot Challenge, who already has gotten access to the Trick Shot Challenge? Amazing. That's over on the West Hall as well. We have a fun challenge that relates to a viral video that went live on Deep Pocket Monster at one point. We're throwing a Trick Shot Challenge card that was designed by Leslie, who is in the audience right now as well, who's amazing, and that's an incredible piece of art to have too. And we have a couple boards that are available too. The activity stage where the creators are going to be battling very soon. This card will be available in between those sessions, so be sure to check in with the moderators who are there. They're doing a great job making sure those creators are having fun and having good conversations, so you can get that card there. And the winner of Card Party Gen 2 is going to get the trophy card for the event. In addition, how many of you play the TCG? Incredible. I'd love to see more hands up. You can actually learn how to play the TCG. Over in the Expo Hall West, there are some incredible people who are there to help serve you and learn how to play. There's also some tournaments going on as well. We have a judge and all those things. There are prizes for that as well, so look out for that over in the Expo West Hall. Something new that we're doing this year that we didn't do last year, I'm going to have to train you a little bit for this, but this is really fun. I really wanted to do this because when I went to Japan, I know there are a lot of other people here who went to Japan for Worlds. Anybody go to Worlds last year in Japan? So much fun. There are these machines all over Japan called gashapon machines. Anybody know what a gashapon machine is? Yeah, so a gashapon machine is just like a little coin-operated vending machine kind of thing. It's not even electronic. You get a coin, you twist the little handle, and you get a prize. So we wanted to design some prizes for you inside of a gashapon machine, so you can experience that without having to travel thousands of miles to Japan. And inside of those little bubbles that you can get one of 3 legendary dog tags. We have Entei, Raikou, and Suicune available. These are literal metal dog tags you can have and wear around. How do you get one of those coins to put in that machine? You have to go to the gashapon area. I'll let you find that. It's around. And you have to show them 4 cards from the event that you've collected. Just 4. Many of you have that already. Some of you just have a few. You just need to collect a couple more. Show them 4. They'll give you a coin. Press your luck, because not only are you going to perhaps get one of those dog tags, but there is a medal. There are only 6 of those in those machines today. And if you get one of those medals, wear it around your neck, because you know what's going to happen tonight? You're going to be able to come on stage and pack battle against some of your favorite creators and with each other with some higher end packs.
Ay, Dios
Good luck to you on
mío.
that, and I hope you have some fun. And all the event information is right here in the QR code.
Ay, Dios.
Did you guys enjoy the morning show? One for anybody who wants